Я всех приветствую, меня зовут Джек. Это мир в мир. Все еще. Давайте продолжать.
It's locked. I mean, of course it is.
А сама ты применить этот ключ не можешь, да? Ну окей.
It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
Страшный дядька.
A painting of
Круто.
some guy. Let's name him. Jeffrey. What do you think, Ted?
I don't, but he does look like a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Creepyface. His eyes would follow us around the room, if he had any.
То есть в картине... Ой, в картине. В комнате ее родителей висит картина с каким-то страшным чуваком.
I feel like
Что за
these should
хрень?
grow in a pond. I could be wrong. Some paintings depicting life in a small rural community, autumn harvest and whatnot. Some weird plant is sticking out of it. I'm not allowed to use lipstick till I'm a bit older, according to my mom. It's highly inedible, though. I bet they make fun of short heels all the time.
Это звучит как будто шутка в сторону людей с маленьким
This
членом
thing
и
is
все
so
такое.
dusty. It's like a... It looks like the thing, whatever.
Странная ассоциация, я знаю, но почему бы нет?
A chandelier. It's French for fancy lamp. Mom and Dad's bed, or the inside trampoline, as I like to call it. Where else to put them but underneath the bed where you sleep? Men, am I right? Neatly folded in half and thrown over the bed. This lamp is pretty. So tall and lean and lacy on top, it's like a supermodel lamp. It's one of my dad's cameras. It probably fell down by accident. I'll take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later. It's for sitting down. Like, way down.
Маленький кожаный типа стул. Вообще-то это не стул, а скамейка.
It's
Или
plastic
нет?
wrap for your clothes, for some reason. It's my parents' closet, also known as a cliched hiding spot when playing hide and seek.
Ну, вроде бы все. Это что, пыточная?
What's that machine over there? What does it do?
It's a combination lock safe. Let's try to guess the combination, Ted. How hard can it be? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Are you kidding me with this?
Okay, you're right. I give up. Nothing to see here. Move along now, Amber. Yes, sir. A book titled Developing for Dummies. I guess developers are dummies. This book is a good investment. I bet it's filled with boring landscapes. That's the only thing my dad takes pictures of.
А потом окажется, что на самом деле наш отец снимает не только пейзажи, но и всяких дам.
If I had a
Но это
sharp piece
совсем
of
другая
bamboo and some
история.
sugar water, I could lure fireflies inside and use them as a makeshift lamp. Ingenious!
You know your house has electricity.
Extremely breakable, especially when thrown or dropped against a hard surface. Used to develop photos of you going to visit your boring old relatives that one summer when you had nothing else to do. Used to pinch things. Just some canisters filled with some unidentified liquids. I'll take this tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flagpole. Seems like it's empty. You can pour something in it, like water or fire. Guess this room isn't so dark after all. It has measuring units on the side. Not that I would know anything about that. I'm 10 after all. It's just a tap. My mom uses the same one to wash Ted in.
What? That's not true. I have a shower in my office.
Oh, you do you? Big ass bottles. Step right up, folks. Witness the amazing bottle twins.
Такая маленькая, а уже матерится. Что за фигня происходит с этими людьми?
It's some enlarger thingy. My dad explained it to me, but I might have fallen asleep while standing up. That's how boring that was. Just a bunch of stuff used to develop photos.
Ну и как мы будем проявлять? Если ты не знаешь.
Nothing happened. There's something missing. Nothing happened. There's something missing.
Угу. И взять мы ее оттуда тоже не можем.
Come on.
В смысле, камон?
Come on. Just a...
То есть нам еще что-то нужно, да?
You put a film inside, and then it projects onto some piece of paper that you bathe, and you get photos.
А, вот.
It's an empty image filled with, some silver dust. You put it in the machine over there, and then some other stuff. Then you get photos of my school recital.
Когда чисто случайно не все осмотрел. И что-то не работает.
There. Is it over? Is that it?
Looks the same to me.
Some detective you are. Obviously something happened. We need to use the developing liquids now, and then we get the photo.
Как нам понять, где проявитель, а где закрепитель? Блять, да я тупой, что ли? Куда эту хуйню надо применить? Забираем изоленту под столом. Вставляем пленку в устройство на столе справа. Берем белый листик бумаги рядом с этим устройством. Кладем опять же на него. Взаимодействуем с ним. На листе пленка должна пропечататься. Берем белый листочек и подходим к сейфу. 107. Так, секунду. Вот если бы я сейчас не открыл гайд от одного человека... Хрена себе игра тупит. Если бы я сейчас не открыл гайд от одного человека, я в душе бы не чаял, какой код. То есть, где я должен увидеть этот код, либо как я вообще должен о нем догадаться. Типа... Код, кстати, верный.
There we go. It was the number from the statue. Not a police code
Номер
for
на
anything,
статуе?
mister. I don't follow no rules. Hey, these are the liquids for developing pictures. I'll take them with me.
Охренеть. Окей. Все, ладно. Ладно, без претензий.
Come on. There. We just need the empty photo thingy to put it in. Oh my god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have to find Mom and Dad.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for this. Don't get your parents involved, doll. They're having a hard time as it is. This could be just a prank is all I'm saying. We should get back to Millie.
Yeah, you're right. We have to wait, though. The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
All right, so we wait. So, how have you been lately?
Молодой человек. А ты можешь прокомментировать? Или тебе в принципе на все пофиг? А нам обязательно нападать на нее или нет? В принципе, мы ее можем убить, а можем этого и не делать.
Millie, are you okay? We heard a scream.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. It was him, the red man. You just missed him.
We found a photo. He's in my house, Millie.
You just missed him. He must have heard you two coming, 'cause he jumped out the window seconds before you came in. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
It's okay, Millie. We're here now. You're safe.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head out.
What about Millie? Are we gonna leave her alone? What if the red man shows up?
She'll be fine. Millie's a tough broad. She'll probably whack the hell out of him until he's had enough and surrenders to local authority.
Millie, are you gonna be fine on your own?
Don't worry about me, little miss. I'll go and find some place to hide. You two better be careful out there.
Red must have used it to hold the window up. I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access things out of my reach. Do what with it? Do what with it?
В смысле? Ты же только что сказала,
can't
что
use
ее
that.
можно доработать.
Be careful, you two.
Да я. Мне показалось, или там было гвоздь?
It's a small nail. It must have fallen from the window. I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are practically endless. I can't use that. I can't use that. Do what?
А как там было открыто в итоге?
A door that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic. This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more. Do what with? This won't work. It.
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How convenient is that? That's just lazy writing.
Don't be such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked. My genius knows no bounds.
Не, ну, да. Почему бы нет?
It hangs on these chain thingies. I have no idea what that's for. Some clock stuff, I bet. Yay, I got the hook thingy. I bet this will be super useful, like, really soon.
Я не буду комментировать ту
This won't
ситуацию
work.
с... Мысли имеешь в виду?
This won't... There. Now I can have higher aspirations.
Так вот, я не буду комментировать ситуацию с этими часами, и... Потому что у меня тут только чисто мат. И все. Я понимаю, что это частично квест, но настолько конченые решения, это...
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the east tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they've run cooperative. Wise guys. Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, a little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides, against all reason, to do this one last thing, but the case proves to be his hardest yet. Somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. He gave Millie quite a scare. Who knows what would have happened if we had gotten there just a little late. It was getting more obvious now. He's the one responsible for Flint's disappearance. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Gamer City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap. After we get him cornered, I'll make him talk, and we'll find out what happened to Flint. Let's just hope it's not too late.
It's a candle, forgotten here, until the lights go out. Then it's like, oh, where are those candles we keep in the house? I'll take it with me, just in case. Maybe I'll need to read in the dark at some point or something.
У тебя фонарик есть, зачем
The
тебе
convertible
свечка?
of desks. Very chic. It's locked. It acts as the last line of defense between the housemates and the harsh environment outside. It's filled with towels, I think, or sheets or something. It's filled with the kind of stuff no one ever uses, but is too important for some reason to be thrown away. Are you hungry, horsey? Ted, do we have a wooden carrot for him? Just some random attic stuff you'd usually find in an attic. There we have an old bean can. Is it empty? Full? Who knows? The mystery is part of the fun. Then there's some bag of something. Flour, maybe? A bunch of boxes filled with ugly clothes? Poor thing, I bet he feels so alone up here. Good evening, officer.
Oh my god, Miss Ashworth, is that really you? I must say, I've only seen you in the papers, but you look even better in person.
Stop, you're going to make me blush. Oops, too late. No, but seriously, officer.
Burke, Miss Ashworth, but you can call me Brian.
Okay, Brian, we need to enter the city. You see, we're working on this case and we need to find a friend of ours. He might know some things.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ashworth. I'm afraid no one is allowed to enter the city at this point. Not even a beloved and well-known celebrity such as yourself. I'm so sorry.
Well,
So sorry.
that's okay.
So sorry.
Aren't you a bit young to be a policeman?
Police officer, actually. I'm fresh out of the academy, but I'm planning to make detective in a couple of years.
Well, that's ambitious.
Is that a fake mustache?
No.
It is! It just fell on the floor.
Well, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Everyone at the station has a mustache these days, and I just can't seem to grow one myself. My fiance even makes fun of me sometimes.
Well, I think you look just dashing without a mustache. It makes you look younger.
Well, thank you kindly, miss.
That's a tough deal, kid. You'll have a hard time becoming a detective if you don't have a mustache.
But you don't have one, Mr. Bear.
I'm a private snoop, Jimmy. I don't need to fit in. I walk my beat alone.
Oh my god!
You haven't seen Flint Ashworth by any chance?
Miss Ashworth's brother?
That's right. Have you seen him?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I'm confused.
That's understandable, son. You're a Paper City police officer. Never mind that now. Stevie, do you know anything about the Red Man?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I really can't discuss such matters. I will tell you one thing, though. The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
What kind of questions? What's so interesting about Amber, anyways?
Hey,
Don't worry, Miss Ashworth. You're the most interesting person I know. If I was a crazy lunatic with an agenda, I'd stalk you too.
aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Brian.
Oh no, now I'm blushing.
I just have to interrupt, whatever this is. Jerry, what kind of information is Red after?
It's Brian, sir, and I'm afraid I don't really know much about the subject. Only what I hear from the fellow police officers here and there. Besides, I'm not in a position.
To discuss such matters, yeah, I know. Can't you make an exception to let us pass? Just this once.
Mr. Bear, as much as I admire both you and Miss Amber, seriously, I'm a huge fan, but orders are still orders. Things are getting really bad down in the city. If anything were to happen to Miss Amber, I could never forgive myself.
Dave, who ordered this lockdown?
The state officials. Mayor Mills himself signed the decree. I'm afraid without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to enter or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
And how come the city is on lockdown anyways?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to discuss such matters, Mr. Bear. Terribly sorry.
So, what is it we need to do in order to enter the city?
Well, I suppose you would have to get clearance, signed by Mayor Mills himself.
And he'll just sign this clearance, no questions asked.
Normally, no. I don't think so. But since you're in the company of the beautiful and talented Miss Amber, I'm sure the mayor will make an exception.
А где мэр
I'll have to get
находится?
the mayor on the phone to sort this thing out.
You think he'll let us enter the city?
I really don't know, but that drunk owes me a couple of favors. It's time to call him up on it. To the Batcave.
Там перевели как супергеройское логово, но он прямо сказал
Mayor's
до
office?
пещера.
Hello there, doll. This is Teddy Bear. You may know me from such cases as saving the mayor's ass on several occasions. I've also set you up with a buddy of mine that one time.
Of course, Mr. Bear, I know who you are. Are you looking to speak with the mayor, Mr. Bear? Because I'm afraid he's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I have to talk to the mayor personally. It's important. When will the mayor be back?
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning, Mr. Bear.
Okay, never mind. Thanks anyway, doll. He's not in, and we don't have time to sit around and wait till he sobers up. We'll have to find another way.
Hey, what if we made the clearance ourselves?
That's falsifying government papers, doll. I like it. There should be some stationery around here. Give me a minute. Have a drink while you wait.
A drink of what? Make-believe water?
Never mind. Here it is. There. Now we just need something to use as a stamp. And we need to falsify the signature. You're an artist of sorts. You can do this, right?
Not really. I could probably make a stamp out of something, but I can't falsify the signature.
Fine. I'll get those two goons to do it.
The mugshots? You think they'll help you?
Don't worry. My right knuckle can be very persuasive.
Так, из чего мы тогда можем сделать печать? Тут мы вроде бы все видели, а нового нет ничего.
Wait, it...
We'll have to find...
I'll take this key with me, just in case. It's always good to have keys around.
Так, а от чего может быть этот ключ? От столика. А от какого?
Do...
Ну, явно не от этого, да? Пойдемте к кроликам. Раз уж на то пошло.
We'll have to find another... No. I need your help, lowlifes. I've got this fake clearance to enter the city, and I need you to falsify the mayor's signature.
And what makes you think we're the right guys for this? Do we look like counterfeiters to you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we can do this. But again, what's in it for us?
Can't you just do it out of common courtesy?
You sure use a lot of fancy words there, Snoop.
Would you do it for Amber?
I would do it for Miss, but something tells me you're just dropping names to get us to agree.
She's with me, and she needs your help.
Oh yeah? She sure lost a lot of weight, or you finally lost your mind, 'cause I can't see you.
She's in the other room. She couldn't squeeze through.
I'll cut you a deal, Snoop. You bring me proof that little Miss is with you, and I'll falsify this report card of yours.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, the clearance.
I'll be back.
Sure thing, Arnold.
You got it?
No, they don't have anything to write with. You have your pencils with you?
Here you go, but be sure to get them back.
I'll be right back.
Что она нам дала-то? Инструменты разработчиков. Да, это великолепно,
There, does this
конечно.
qualify as proof to you? Now, show some integrity for once in your life and do this thing.
Whoa there! Are these the creator's tools? Where did a snoop like you get these?
I made them myself. It's amazing what you can do with some trees, a wood saw, and a little time.
Seems like a good trade for you. You were a terrible PI. Better change careers while you're still somewhat sober.
Amber gave them to me, obviously. They have her initials and everything.
All right there, Snoop. Don't get all riled up. Show me that land deal you want falsified.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, sure, the clearance. There. Now, if you don't mind, me and John have some business to attend to. So, how about you hit the old dusty trail?
There, all sorted out.
You didn't hurt them, did you?
I sure did. Lowlifes like that only understand one kind of language.
Oh no, Ted. Why are you always so mean to them?
What? No, it's expected with those two. Never mind that now. I got it sorted. Let's head back to that cop boyfriend of yours.
А спонсор сегодняшнего дня — вода, которую вы не забывайте пить, конечно же, и мытье рук. Это от этого столика, да? Ключ.
Hey, the
Да.
key fits. Let's see what we have in here. Vial of ink. It's a vial of ink. Boy, this desk must be really old. Who uses ink anymore?
Я пользуюсь чернилами.
I'll take the
Фактически.
ink with me. If we wake up in 1789 tomorrow, I'll be all set.
Просто не в том виде, в котором, типа,
Come
привычно,
on.
но все-таки.
There, now I got a stamp. All I need now is some ink. Messy. Hopefully I won't get it all over my pockets. All done. Wow, forging documents is a lot of work.
Почти настоящий пропуск. Не, ну как, печать
Here
есть,
you go,
подпись есть,
Mike.
настоящий.
Signed by Jim, Mayor Mills himself.
Yes, here it is, and it's like totally real and not at all fake.
Well, everything seems to check out. Wait a minute. And enjoy the scenery, Miss Amber, Mr. Ted. It's a beautiful view of the city from here. Have a nice night.
You too, Brian.
Good night, Byron.
All right, I guess we're going back there. You ready, Ted?
Give me a minute. I thought I left that place for good, you know. What about you? You haven't been there in some time, doll.
Yeah, I think so. Besides, we have a case to solve.
You're right. Let's go.
It kind of feels like going home.
God damn it. It really does.
Ted, I never asked you. What happened to your former partner?
He grew up.
этом мы, собственно, закончим. Это конец эпизода все-таки, как-никак. Собственно, либо я сразу же начну проходить следующий эпизод, либо пройдем что-нибудь другое. Но в любом случае он будет. Поэтому, если вам интересно, что же будет дальше, то оставайтесь со мной.